All right, welcome in everybody. Good afternoon. Well, I suppose early evening. And we're watching the end of this Virginia UNC game, and literally, I hate. Sometimes I just hate being right, because I literally have my text message here with buddies from earlier this week when Virginia lost to Boston College. Or actually, no, it was UNC was Virginia had lost to Boston College, but UNC was beating Notre Dame, and UNC got out of South Bend with just barely a win there. And I said, look, UNC is going to win this game in South Bend against Notre Dame, and then they'll beat UVA, and then they'll think they can beat us next Saturday and make a tournament run. And lo and behold, this is UNC just taking down Virginia, who hasn't been playing well, by the way. And we've said this last week. Virginia has not been playing well ever since they stole the game from us at their place on what should have been 2 free throws for Filipowski. Um, and like, it's just not. I don't know. I actually don't believe in Virginia at all come postseason. I think you pick them in your bracket at your own risk. I might not even put them into the Sweet 16, honestly. But yeah, this is the first quad 1 win for Carolina to give them a glimpse of hope for the NCAA. Chris Hans, Skylar, Captain Kinnickett, and Heave, welcome into chat, everybody. Everybody's got the Let's Go Duke going. I love to see it. This is revenge game number 1 of 2 out of the next 2 that we've got here. The next one being Tuesday against NC State. But tonight it's Virginia Tech, and the other Virginia team just lost 15 miles down the road from Durham. And so I guess the Tobacco Road teams are going to try to go 2 for 0 here tonight against the teams from the Commonwealth. And that's what we have tonight. If we quickly flip the box score around to what we had the other time when we played in Blacksburg, remember this was a game that was also filled with controversy at the end when Filipowski got punched in the throat and no flagrant foul was called, although there should have been. It should have been 2 shots and possession in what was a tied game, and yet we didn't. That one didn't go our way either. In that particular game, it was Grant Basile, whatever. We'll figure it out. With 24, Couture with 15, Sean Padula with 16. Although you don't expect much else out of Virginia Tech, who's still only 6 and 11. Our guys, however, have been playing much, much better in the particular game. So Filipowski had 29. He should have ended the game with 31. But it was still only really a 3-point game. When we played them in Blacksburg, it was close. I don't expect tonight to be close at all. I think we're going to come out here, establish the tempo early. Duke has 10 turnovers in the last 3 halves of play. And if that hurts your brain to think about, it's a game and a half. Right? Ever since that first half at Syracuse, where we were just a disaster, we completely cleaned it up. And then the next game against Louisville was also fantastic in terms of the turnover category. So we've been playing sensational basketball of late. I expect that to continue tonight, and I'm hoping for us to make quick work here of these turkey birds and then just wrap it up and get ready for a wolf hunt on Tuesday. Skylark says that sadly he lost his tournament game off the refs not calling the foul when he went up for a layup. Oh my goodness. Waylade also saying that UNC got lucky with the win against the Sterling Virginia team. Waylade, you are right on the money, my friend. Yeah, Keon, I'll stop because I don't need to mention them the rest of the year at all. They're not going to the tournament. They're not going to the NIT. We already beat them. Done. But Skylark, that's really unfortunate, my friend. So apparently bad refereeing doesn't end in the ACC. It goes I guess the referees also practice poorly in high school too, which is unfortunate. Now, did you petition the ref for the foul, or did your coach petition the ref for the foul after the fact? As we're underway here in Cameron, and that's a beautiful backdoor cut to Derek Lively. I believe this is either the exact same or very close to the same play that we saw in the previous game, the way they started it, which is this backdoor cut, except it wasn't Filipowski passing it to Lively, it was Roach passing it to Lively. And so trying to get Derek Lively involved in the offense earlier has been a priority here for Shire and Co. Over the last two games. Three-pointer here by Couture. No, Padula, actually. That one goes there. And they knock that one down, so 3-2. Virginia Tech coming in at 6 of 11 in the ACC. Duke 11 and 6. And actually, 20 wins is the most by a rookie Duke head coach here, Shire, with the 20-win season, currently at 20 and 8. Flip's going to take that three, just short, and the rebound down to Padula for Virginia Tech. And Timothy, welcome in. Greetings indeed. Thank you everybody for joining us here on this Saturday night, as we actually don't know what time the UNC game is next week. I was going to say this might be the latest we go for a little bit with the 8 p.m. start. My guess is next week is like a 6:30 start or something like that. Yeah. Can we please talk about how Miami lost to Florida State? Oh, goodness. And actually, Jeremy Roach gets two. Actually, Jeremy Roach with a slightly different haircut today. A bit difficult to figure out that was him. I actually did not pick up that Miami had lost to Florida State. That's kind of funny. Although it's like this whole inner Florida rivalry, right? Because Florida Gators aren't in the ACC, so you can't do like an NC State, Carolina, Duke over in Florida because you don't have the Florida State, Florida, and Miami little trifecta there. Rebound down to Roach. Although that is a pretty bad loss as far as Miami goes, because they're also, I think Lenardi had them also kind of in the 4 to 5, 6 range. Like they were in, but like that Florida State loss is not a good loss. It's a good look there by Filipowski, and then Mitchell is going to go up and get fouled. And the foul is on Lynn Kidd. That's his first. I'm glad it's 6. I couldn't stand the 9:30 start. Yeah, the 9:30 starts are pretty brutal for the East Coast. This one's not too bad, even for the West Coast where it's 5 o'clock. Yeah, UNC. Mitchell gets the first at the free throw line. It really annoys me that Virginia Tech, like this coach is 3-3 against Duke. I'm like, you're pretty sure your 3 wins have all come in Blacksburg, and they've just been like memes. Oh, I see. Florida State beats Miami with a 3 at the buzzer. So the other one that I saw from today, if you haven't seen it, is the Arizona State. Bobby Hurley, by the way, former Blue Devil coach of the Sun Devils, beating number 7 Arizona with a half-court shot at the buzzer, which is also wild. So it's like we're 3 days from March, and my goodness, what a beautiful play to Derek Lively. And we've already gotten 3s at the buzzer and half-court shots going in. Craziness here, right? The week before, or 2 weeks before Selection Sunday. So that was the one. I might suspect that Baylor just did end up beating Texas today. I was watching that while I was at the gym this morning, actually. I was working legs this morning. Leg day here on a Saturday. Mitchell should just take this to the rack. Actually, nice spin move. And actually, that's a very mature move by Mark Mitchell, because we've seen teams bait the charge there. That was Grant Basile, who could have just basically posted up, or started planted his feet rather, and try to draw a charge. And in the past, Mark Mitchell has, or most of our guys have gone for that here. Mitchell in the closeout, and it's a deflection on the attempted three-pointer there by MJ Collins. Roach, a little behind the dribble, and now he's going to go in and amongst. He's going to go with the right. Ooh, too strong. Why did Duke drop to a 7 seed? It's actually up. I think we were at a 9. Mitchell up to Filipowski. Filipowski. Oh my God, they're gonna call that a charge. Jesus, he's not set. He hits. No. He hits him. He's literally moving laterally. Wait a sec. He clips Filipowski. Oh my God. What? Rewind. What? Wait, you're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me this Virginia Tech defender is set. What? Oh my God. Leave it to Bobby Hiller to still have the Duke Magic, one of the greatest ever to put on the uniform. Yeah, I mean for sure. He actually had quite a fun reaction to that one. It's on the sideline. I got so lucky I found the 2011 full game Duke versus UNC ACC title game on YouTube. Ooh, interesting. 2011. That's the year after the title. I think I remember the one in 20. No. So I remember the one in 2010 when we routed them in Cameron. I don't know if I remember the one from 2011. Yeah. But actually, Duke as a 7 seed is actually working us in the correct direction. The 7 seed avoids. So if you, I think last week we were an 8 or a 9, which essentially the 8-9 is like interchangeable, right? Because you end up playing each other anyway in the first round, and then in the second round you end up playing the 1. But the 7 has to play what, the 10? 8, 9, 7, 10. Yes, the 7 and the 10. And then I think you end up with the 2? It says Chilnoi move you down. Oh, interesting. I thought we were like slated to be like a 9 or something. Anyway, we got to keep winning, basically. I mean, we control our own destiny at this point. Although, funny enough, the one that you don't want is the 5. You don't want to play your way up to a 5. I think I'd rather be a 6, because then you open yourself up to the 5-12 upset. So you're probably better off at a 7 or a 6, and calling it good. Went from 9 to 6 to 7 either way. Ah, okay. Jacob's got it then. Duke was a 6 in the last. Okay. Well, if we went down, then that means that somebody played their way up, because like we've won our games, so it's not like, yeah. Possession arrow actually to Tech, so let's change that there. 1 foul apiece. Both offensive fouls actually. Oh no, actually not. The Virginia Tech one was a defensive foul, but Duke on an 8-0 run here in the last 3 minutes and change. That should have been a travel by Couture, but no called. Okay, they're asking for a screen. Padula there, that shot's no chance there. Mitchell, yep, and that should be hit out of bounds by Grant. And it is going to be Duke ball. I like the energy that we started this game with, actually. We've been known for our slow starts, even at home, oddly enough. Florida State, 25-point comeback is the largest in ACC history. What the hell happened in that game? It was at Miami, too. Good Lord. 85-84. Oh, my goodness. You don't want to get a 5 and play Oral Roberts. That's pretty much exactly right. That's a foul on Lively. Oh my gosh, Derek Lively. Mutz gets that one, although I feel like that should have been a foul on the floor and there should have been no continuation, but okay. That was just like lazy defending by Lively. All right, so we had a good start, but we need to keep going. There's no good on the extra shot there, so actually no changes after the first 16 after the 16-minute timeout there for our Duke Blue Devils. Maybe we're going to try to play a little bit of high-low here. Lively at the top, Filipowski down near the rim. Yeah, Proctor calling for the screen by Lively. Let's see if they try to look for him again. Virginia Tech doesn't fall for it this time. And Mitchell, I'm going to try to go up and under, a little too strong. Proctor with a nice little put back on the weak side. Nicely done by Tyrese. And welcome in, everybody. If you need the game, it's in Discord. You can join the subscriber-only watch party with your fellow Blue Devil fans. And that is a Filipowski steal and a slam. Nicely done. Great defense into offense there with the transition. Filipowski was literally the only guy down the floor. Virginia Tech just gave up on the play. You know, this is actually kind of like backwards of the, oh, that's a moving screen, and that's another turn for Virginia Tech. This is backwards from the game that we played in Blacksburg, because essentially this is we were the ones that found ourselves down 14-5 effectively. Lots of turnovers, kind of discombobulated offense. Virginia Tech hitting lots of threes early on. Time to run these boys out of the gym. Let's go. Tariq Whitehead now in as Filipowski gets a breather, as is Ryan Young, and then they're going to try to go to high-low again. Young with the turnaround hook shot. Yes! Ryan Young, and everything is working for Duke right now, up 11. I love it. I love it. I feel like this is the Duke team we all wanted to watch all season, and it's finally coming together at the right time. Oh, man, except for this. It's right as I say that. Good Lord. That was a wide open three-pointer, but it doesn't go. And then Grandison had a three. Now he'll take a contested three, and Grandison hits. Grandison has been dropping threes. This has got to be his fourth one, at least his fourth one in the last 3 games. He hit 3 of them in the previous one, and then Syracuse 4. Okay, 5. This is 5th one in the last 3 games. There we go. I was off by 1. Yeah, so we ended up dodging a 3 on the defensive side. Oh, sorry, that was an attempted 3 by Rice. I didn't have him on my sheet. There we go. Virginia Tech, you got to add one, and it's actually a timeout here. It's a quick 30-second timeout by Virginia Tech. 12:49 left here in the first. I'm so energetic right now. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like as I was before I got interrupted by that attempted Virginia Tech 3. I was basically trying to say, like, look, this is the Duke team that we've been wanting to see all season, right? They're finally clicking offensively. Because they've always been they've always been connected defensively, but Couture, a little shimmy shake, and loses Proctor there as he goes to the rim. But the offense hasn't really come together this season. The last 3 games have been really, really nice, though. Grandison, good feed there to Ryan Young. And now Young is going to try to go to the basket. Ryan Young, not quite, actually. Grandison tries to tip it out, and no good. If I remember correctly, wasn't the first Tech game the punch in the throat to flip? Yes, it was. It was a game that Duke should have won as well, because the game was tied. I believe the game was tied or we were trailing by 1. Either way, it was very close. And Rodney Rice connects for 3 as Virginia Tech closes it to 9. Oh, get it to Young. Oh, okay, get it back to Reese, Proctor. Oh, the kind rim and Cameron. Oh, my goodness, are you kidding me? That ball was short by several inches. It's the rim. It goes in. It's the backboard. I mean, Brock should just go buy a lottery ticket at this point after that one. Oh, we've got another and one situation here as Grandison picks up a foul. And we've got the under 12 timeout here as Virginia Tech converts 2, and we'll have Grant Basile at the line when we come back. The punch still haunts me. I don't know if the punch haunts me as much as the Virginia one, as the just blatant incorrect referee call. Although I guess actually both of them were blatant incorrect referee calls. So you can be haunted by either one, I suppose, equally. But yeah, good start here for Duke, as we have actually pretty balanced scoring all around. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Blue Devils so far have scored. 4 for Lively, 2 for Roach, 5 for Proctor, 3 for Grandison, 2 for Young, 4 for Mitchell, and 2 for Filipowski. A quick rundown. Everybody who has entered the game except for Derek Whitehead has scored so far. Watching how quick Duke responds gets me excited how we can beat UNC again. Very balanced in the most part. And Timothy saying, can make a deep run, there'll be some magic. Yeah, I mean, it's well, the tournament's all about matchups, right? So if we can avoid a matchup with a 1 seed early on, that would probably be good. Although, as we saw last year, as soon as the 8 or the 9, as soon as the lower seed beats the 1, they advance to the Elite 8 basically automatically because they've already played their toughest game in the bracket. So, I don't know. Maybe we can beat we just take one of the 1 seeds. I mean, considering Kansas is going to be a 1 seed, we almost beat them early in the season, right? So why not? Although Purdue also a 1 seed, but that was less. That didn't really go our way as much. Oh yeah, the Iowa-Michigan State game. I'm seeing the scores come through at the bottom of the screen. That one was also crazy. Like Michigan State, like for the last 6.5 minutes of time, which was 90 seconds of regulation plus 5 minutes of overtime, only scored 10 points, and they were all free throws, and they didn't attempt a single shot. So bizarre. The pup is going crazy for no reason. So a couple of crazy games already. I'm actually hoping that our game is completely not crazy and just a boring Duke route. So folks, tell me, what have you guys got going on this weekend? Obviously, other than watching Duke. No more football, right? So no more NFL. The pup is like, it's here. Yeah, I don't know what he was looking for. All his toys are over on the floor. I wish we could shoot more threes, though. We actually are shooting. Our three-point shooting hasn't been bad these last 2 games. Remember at Syracuse, we went what 10 of. Well, we went like 50%. We made like 13 threes. It was good. The game against the Loser Birds, we also shot pretty well from 3. And actually, ever since Derek Whitehead has been back and healthy, our 3-point percentage has been pretty good. Because as long as Derek Whitehead is taking threes, we're actually making threes. He's our best 3-point shooter, somewhere up in the upper 30s, low 40s. Skylark is going to basketball workouts every day. Goodness gracious. And I thought I had it rough doing my legs exercises this morning, man. Justin Mutz, Grant Basile converts to the line 22-13. Good guys. Here, Filipowski trying to go up and over. Gets caught underneath and an extra pass. No. Duke resets the offense. Roach, there's the high screen by Ryan Young. Swing pass outside to Filipowski. He's going to have to make something happen. He's got 4 seconds. Tries to put it up, but that shot's kind of a wild shot there. Duke's now got to play. Now we got to come up with a defensive stop on this possession. That's Padula. Padula trying to get that ball into Kidd, but good help defense there by Young. Cuts that off. Rodney Rice gets the step back jumper. Oh my. Wow, and Filipowski's going to get his second foul as he fouls Rodney Rice, who hits the 3 and an and 1. Good Lord. Oh, your parents' anniversary was today. Well, congratulations to them. This is an ill-advised closeout by Filipowski here. Oh, good God. I mean, he gets crossed over on, and then Rice drops the 3 in his face and misses that, so it's not actually, it doesn't end up being a 4-point play. But lead is down to 6. Literally, this dude hasn't played all season. His first and second field goals all year. Okay, against Duke, of course. Oh, almost rattled out for Roach, but goes down. That needed that one, but from the captain to stabilize the ship here, and Duke ahead by 8. Oh, and he missed the dunk. Wow, I thought they had us. They had scrambling defense on that one. That was about to be a very sad possession. Because either Couture, I don't know how Kidd literally missed the dunk, but I thought Couture also had it. I thought Couture could have just taken it to the rim. But wow. It's missing a layup if I've ever seen it. My goodness. Another assist there from Roach to Lively, who now has 6. We'll rewind that play at the 9:50 mark when we hit the break. Okay, so there, Virginia Tech with the punch, Duke with the counter punch. I love it. Kidd looking for Rice, now back to Kidd, and actually good defense by Lively. Padula almost blocked, actually deflected there by Lively, and not enough there on the putback. Second chance opportunity for Virginia Tech. Nets them 2 more. Oh my gosh, Tariq with the turnaround jump shot, too strong. Let's to Rice. Rice, who's hit both of his 3s so far, trying to cross over Mitchell. And that shot's no good there. Rebound down to Tariq Whitehead. Oh my gosh. Roach can take this to the rim. That is an intentional foul. If there was ever such a thing in college as an intentional foul, that was it. He's not making a play on the ball. I have to look at this one again. It did not look like the Virginia Tech player made a play on the ball. Because Roach was just like clear path to the basket. One of 2 for Roach at the line, so he's got 5 tonight. 10-point lead by halftime would be pretty good, but you can't let Virginia Tech hang around. Anytime underdog road team hanging around at your place, bad recipe. Oh, nice by Proctor. Actually, Proctor's going to come up with the steal. Yes, he is. Picks Couture's pocket. Pass it. Nope. Going to take it himself. Tyrese Proctor there with the steal and the coast-to-coast finish. He deserves the points, honestly, for that one, so nicely done. They're going to call Tyrese Proctor for a foul as Couture hits the deck. Get up, man. Oh, they're going to look at this one, but they're not going to look at the one. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, I actually called the foul on Grandison. There's nothing there. What is this? What? Okay. So you're gonna raise the stink about that play. Just say Grandison was celebrating. Yeah, just exactly. Just say Grandison was celebrating. Okay, and then this one. How, they don't even look at that. There's no play on the ball here. Look at this. Is this going to be a foul by Lynn Kidd? He's not playing the ball. He's not playing the ball. That's and they don't even look at it. He really wrapped Roach. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, you guys can disagree if he was trying to like actually play the ball there, but like I don't think he was. I think it was Roach in the middle of the lane with three Hokies looking at each other, saying, oh, I thought you had him, and it's an easy two, and it's a layup, and he's just trying to prevent the layup by wrapping him up. There's no play on the ball. But you know what? It happened to Duke, so nobody's going to call it. And now, if the roles had been reversed here, and oh yeah, one of the Virginia Tech players had hit the Duke player, no, it wouldn't nothing either. Wouldn't have even looked at it. Would have been just like the punch to Filipowski. But if Filipowski had punched the guy, he would have been known as a puncher. Yeah. He would have been known as that white Duke kid that punched the guy like Grayson Allen. Be the villain of the media forever. This called a flagrant one. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is such, oh my God. I mean, Nicholas, welcome in. I mean, are we playing in the church league? Like what is this? this is a joke. I can't even, man. Like you're gonna call a flagrant one for that? I don't even know. It's like it's two shots and the ball for Virginia Tech. It's gonna turn into a 4-point possession. What an absolute joke. What an absolute joke. Oh my God, they're gonna call that a foul on Lively too. That's his third, I think. No, that's his second. If Roach fell on that foul, they would have looked at it. He's just not in the business of flopping. I don't know. Maybe. Does Kyle stay in or is he out for the game? Filipowski is out maybe for the remainder of the first half. He's got 2 fouls. He only has 2 points as well. Lively now to the bench though, so we're running low on our bench here, and it actually does turn in to a 4-point possession, like we said, because Basili gets 2 free throws as well. So like, Virginia Tech almost steals it here. We need a Jeremy Roach bucket. Corner, Roach grabbing baseline, and Roach is just going to beat Couture because Couture is soft, and Roach just blows right by him. And now we go back, sort of trading baskets back and forth here as we've got 7-point margin. There's the screen by Grandison. Roach so far probably playing the best game for Duke, although he has as many points as Proctor. I think he's been a bit more impactful. Proctor trying to prove me wrong, though. Can't hit that. And no offensive board. I'll check the stats here in a second, but I'm pretty sure our offensive rebounding has been pretty poor today. Just kind of the eye test tells me we haven't gotten a lot of second chance opportunities here. And no good there for Virginia Tech's Mutts, who missed another bunny right at the rim. 6:35 to go here. As Roach misses Mitchell, doesn't want to get it to him. Proctor now gets it to Mitchell. Going to go one-on-one. Has the mismatch on Padula, and the refs act. Oh my God. The refs don't call it, which was fine, but I can't believe Mitchell actually missed. I think Mitchell didn't realize he was just like, that Padula was going to flop. He was expecting someone to be there, and he just like, he lays it on too hard. And it goes off the backboard instead. The 3 by Mutts is no good, so both teams cold here, missing each of their last 3 shots. Ryan Young now going to go one-on-one against Basili, and gets it outside to Mitchell with the lefty shot, and the line drive is good. 7 for him as well. 7 for Roach, 7 for Proctor, 7 for Mitchell, and a little bit of a lull there in the game gets resolved with the Mitchell 3-point shot. Couture has to get the ball out of his hands. Now it's Basili on Mitchell. Duke brings the double team. That was overhelp. Oh. Basili with the behind the back pass to Mutts. That was, I don't think Ryan Young needed to do that. There's no reason to bring the double team there. Mitchell's got him planted, and he's got him with his dribble picked up, basically. Oh, nice cut there by Ryan Young. That should be an and one. Come on, man. Yeah, see this Basili one, there's no need because Basili's picked up his dribble like Filipowski actually back in the game right now. Padula going to put up a rainbow, actually. Nice defensive board by Mark Mitchell. Good positioning, good box out. So it's Whitehead, Proctor, Young, Mitchell, and Filipowski. Filipowski going to try to go to the top of the key, but Mitchell, nice little dump off pass there. Down to Proctor with the extra pass to Tariq Whitehead. Beautiful look. Beautiful look. Tariq Whitehead just held wide open. And again, our best 3-point shooter delivers. Duke back up by 11. Yeah, so they're flashing the stat there of Whitehead 4 of 6 from 3 at Syracuse, where he had 14 points, and Mutz with an easy 2 on the backdoor cut brings it back down to 9. I'm guessing if you get 2 flagrants, that player is out unless it's a flagrant. Well, a flagrant 2 is automatic ejection, right? It's 2 shots possession plus ejection. I don't know if 2 flagrant 1s is also considered ejection. It would seem to make sense if it was. Proctor with a crossover? No. Ryan Young, ooh, what a fight for the rebound. Yes, and that is a foul on Basili for sure. I don't know. Well, it would make sense if the answer to that was yes. It's kind of like the the yellow card and the red card in football. I'm missing some fouls here on Virginia Tech. But Couture's got here we go. Couture's got 1. Collins got 1. Kidd, Basili, and Mutz. Yeah, it could be. It could be. So this was what I was gonna. Okay, so I wanted to look up the offensive boards. Okay, yeah, we only have 3, and it's a little skewed because we've got 18 total rebounds. We've got 15 of those defensively and only 3 offensive boards. So yeah, and we're averaging about 10, 11 offensive boards a game, and we're almost through a half of play, and we've only got 3. So it's a little under our average there. Only 2 turnovers though so far. So Duke continuing to really value the basketball as they have been doing in the last 2 games. 2 steals for Duke, 6 points off the turnovers. And yeah, only 4 second chance points. So anyway, I think we've still been playing pretty good. Oh. The pup is just patiently here underneath the desk. We got back from the dog park, and I gave him a nice bath. I'm surprised he's not asleep. Usually after a bath, he's like completely conked out. He seems to be sleeping a little less now that he's actually older. So welcome in again, everybody. If you need the game, jump into Discord. The link is in the description of the video. You can join the subscriber-only watch party there. Make sure to hit a like and subscribe as we get towards the latter half of the season here. We have, well, I would say 4 guaranteed streams left, at least, right? We got NC State, UNC. We have an ACC tournament game and a NCAA tournament game. And any more than that would be TBD. Getting back to the live action here. 3:27 to go. Reese inbounding. You get this thing in bounds. Yeah. Okay. Over to Roach. And to Whitehead, back to Proctor. Oh, screen by Ryan Young. I think Proctor thought about the 3. Didn't pull the trigger, though. 9 seconds on the shot clock here for Jeremy. And ooh, that pass is high, but Ryan Young brings it down and then over to Proctor. Ryan Young discards the Virginia Tech player there. You're not going to get away with that one, buddy. Even I would call that a foul. Even I would call that one a foul. That was okay. Here's that. That's an Armando Bacot offensive rebound. Except the difference is that Bacot doesn't get called for the foul. He just, gets the other guy behind, puts a forearm into the back of the other guy, and then pushes them away, and then brings down the offensive board, but doesn't get called for it. So Poteet there is going to go to the free throw line. He gets the first. Logan, haven't tuned into the play-by-play for a long time, but let's go, Duke. No worries, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Great to have everyone. Great to have you here as well. Poteet there scores 2 freebies. And so we got a 7-point advantage here with 3:08 to go. What do you think John is saying there on the bench? I don't know, man. I can't believe it. Like, what is he? What is he trying to do? Roach coming around the curl there. Mitchell driving. Oh, yes, that gets it outside. Next sixer pass to Whitehead. Virginia Tech is scrambling. Whitehead just too strong, but Mitchell there with the putback. Mitchell's got 9. Logan says, I think we have a legit chance to win this year. We have as good a chance as anyone. I don't know about going the whole way, but hey, if you make it to the Final Four, it's anybody's championship, unless you're Villanova last year, in which case it really was that you were just kind of pretending. Because Kansas blew you out of the water. Poteet. Oh, that's a block by Ryan Young, actually. Ends up being clean. Now to Mutz. Now back to Poteet. Just people scrambling everywhere. A lot of really physical down low. The ref swallowing the whistle, though. Or choking on it. And Roach with a beautiful 15-footer. 15, 16, 17, somewhere in that range. Anyway. Fantastic. Duke really tough on the defensive side, leading to great offense there. Padula looking for options now, has 8 seconds. Has to go up and over Roach. Nope, rebound down to Mark Mitchell. 95 seconds to go here in the first. Duke by 11. This is pretty much where you want the lead here going into the halftime locker room. Then you just come out and you just run them out of the gym. It's like the oven is at 350 degrees right now. The turkey is roasting, but we're not quite there yet, right? As Whitehead just jacks up a 3 from the left wing in front of the crazy section. That one doesn't quite go. Looked like maybe he rushed the shot a bit. Oh, Mutz was open there. I don't know why Poteet completely missed him. Good Lord. That was an easy 2 there. Mutz now going in with the right hand. And Shire calls time here with 43 seconds left. If you get a dog, I'm going to name it Cameron, JJ Redick, or Duke. I let my cousins name the dog. His name is Ash, but it doesn't really have anything to do with Duke, unfortunately. I thought it would be a little too cliche if I named my dog after a Duke thing. It would be funny, though. But he's just sitting right below me here, very patiently. Okay, yeah. So what they're saying is basically that John Duke wants the 2-for-1 here with 43 seconds left, but you need to basically score within the next 10 seconds. And actually, you see Proctor not picking the ball up until it's almost, 3/4 of the way down the court. Duke's got to go quickly here. Mitchell's got to make this happen here with the left hand. Yes, beautifully done. Mark Mitchell there with 11. I don't know if it leaves them that much time, though, as the shot clock is now off. So the 2-for-1, not quite. We missed it by about 5 seconds, I'd say. Could Arizona State be a Cinderella? I don't even know what their record is. Are they in or out? They have to first make it, obviously, right? 10 seconds left here in the half. 7, 6, Padula gives it up ahead to Basili. That's no good there. Basili fakes being hit, and then this is going to be a half-court shot. Oh, not quite. That's all right. Duke by 11 here. 43-32. Virginia Tech on pace for 64, which oddly enough is exactly Duke's scoring defensive average of the for the year. So that is exactly where we hold our opponents. They're 20-9. Oh wow, I didn't know. All right, these are the let's see the highlights for this Florida State Miami. Oh, they're only going to show us the end. Crazy. Wait a second. Miami hits a 3 with 5 seconds to go. And Cleveland hits. Oh my gosh. Wait, Miami. They're playing so far off. What? They're playing so far off. Like, make them spend more time to come up. They just let them come up the court in 5 seconds, like nothing. Interesting. They took College Game Day to St. Mary's there, Gonzaga. Huh. It's interesting. Gonzaga's lost twice in their own conference, actually. Yeah, the Arizona State shot. I got a buddy from grad school. I was also undergrad, a Duke guy. He played basketball, and he would always like jokingly. It's like a meme back then, like teams really need to practice their half-court shots and buzzer beaters, especially when it comes time for like tournament time in March, because you see it all the time. Like some team in the NCAA, like there's going to be somebody that gets the buzzer beater to go from half-court or something, like in their conference tournament, and like they steal a bid because of it, or like in the NCAA tournament. There's always one, right? There's always at least one. And he's like, yeah, I don't understand why teams don't practice that more, because it always seems like it comes up. And lo and behold, there it is. There it is. Whitehead, Blake, Roach, and Roach. I mean, Filipowski has been our best player, bar none. And this is kind of nutty here. I did not see this result. This Clemson goes into Raleigh and routs NC State. Good Lord, by 25. Wow. Okay. They have to keep winning too. Interesting. Okay, North Carolina still on the first 4 out, even with the UVA win. Wow. That's North Carolina. I guess it was in even bigger trouble than we thought. Perhaps. Wow. The fact that Wisconsin is in the last 4 in is crazy. Yeah. After Clemson lost to, they just stayed and win. I mean, that's kind of like what people have been saying this year about like the ACC just doesn't have like the quality of teams, like, right? There's like there's a lot of teams beating up on each other, but they're not like. It's like imagine the Big East back in its heyday, where they all used to beat each other. Syracuse, UConn, Pittsburgh, right? Like they all used to beat each other, but they were all actually good. And like here in the ACC, we're all beating each other, but like our out of conference is like just so bad. Like the teams aren't quality. The teams at the top, like the Clemsons of the world, like the NC States, like these teams are going out in like the first round, man. Or they're not even making the tournament. Like Clemson's out, UNC might not even make it, right? The only way they can is if UNC can is if they win the rest of the season, do well in the ACC tournament, or win it. Yeah, so like they have to beat us next week. They have to win that game at home, and then they have to win probably a game or two in the ACC tournament, and then still somebody could steal a bid and they would still be out, right? Yeah, let's end their dreams. Yeah, we definitely should. Because actually beating them there gives us another quad one win, and that's a huge help for our seeding. So yeah. Like we need to win that game too. I mean, we don't need to win it for the purposes of like getting into the tournament. We need to win it for bragging rights, one, and we need to win it to help our seeding too. So let's see. It is 5,000 Virginia Tech, so that situation is correct. Should be 7 that I have on Duke here. Let me see. 2, yeah, it's 2 on Lively, 2 on Grandison, 1 on Ryan Young, and 2 on Filipowski. So a bit of foul trouble there for our bigs. Should be okay, though, now that we're in the second half. And it's Mark Mitchell leading the way for the Blue Devils right now with 11 points, followed up by Jeremy Roach with 9, and Tyrese Proctor there with 7. Also, right now, Roach with 9 points, 4 assists, 0 turnovers. Proctor, similar, 7 points, 3 assists, 1 turnover. Still really, really good. Still really, really good performance so far. I really think we could. I mean, we could win the entire ACC tournament. It would actually be like this really great sort of culmination of the season, right? To like, just how far we've come to be able to win the full on ACC tournament. That would be. I think that would be really meaningful. And then whatever happens in the NCAA happens in the NCAA, right? But like, you can hang a banner for the ACC tournament. I think that would be very meaningful, especially in John Shire's first season. Are you kidding? Jeez. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Right now at the half here with Duke up by 11 points on the Turkeys from Virginia Tech. UVA, the other Virginia team in action, has already lost at the hands of another Carolina team in UNC. Logan wants to hang 2 banners. You can also technically hang a banner for a Final Four, although we don't really do that. If we win tonight, it's 1 more game to go undefeated at home. That is accurate, Fry. You have been keeping track. We would have to win the game against NC State on Tuesday. Yes. I think it's just amazing how in John's first season he's beat UNC. That's big in my book. Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? Because like it's like the Jim Harbaugh like thing over at Michigan, where like you just beat Ohio State. Doesn't really matter if you win the national championship. But for the longest time, he couldn't beat Ohio State, so it was pretty awkward there for like 8 years. But yeah, I mean, Duke cares about 2 things. One, national titles. Well, I care a couple things. One, national titles. Second, ACC titles. Either tournament or regular season. And then 3 is beating Carolina. If you can do any one of those 3 things, you'd be like, okay, well, that was pretty good. How many turnovers does Duke have right now? Off the top of my head, I'm going to say 2, because that's what it was before. And I don't think last time I checked, I don't think I saw any since. Yeah, we still only have 2. And, funny enough, Virginia Tech only has 3. So actually, both teams playing this extremely cleanly. And we've actually, 2 of the 3 Virginia Tech turnovers are steals by Dukes that we've forced those ones. We've only rebounded 4 offensive boards, but we have 22 in total. We're +9 on the boards, which is what we expected, which is what we would expect, really. Duke 4 of 10 from 3-point range for about 40% in that department, but Virginia Tech shooting 3 of 9. So really the 3-point line not really a differentiator for either team. Duke, however, overall 18 of 32. And right now, Virginia Tech actually making up some of the difference at the free throw line. They're 7 of 9, while Duke is only 3 of 4 at the line. So, a bit of a difference. So the free throw line actually being a bit of a difference there between the 2 teams, which is kind of interesting. Although Duke did foul a bit more. Oh, and then yeah, they had the. Virginia Tech also had the just gift of the flagrant that was, I don't even know. It was exactly, actually I do know. It was gift. It was exactly that. It was just gift. But yeah, really all the stats in favor of the Blue Devils, and Duke playing well right now. So all right, folks, let's flip this over to the second. I believe Virginia Tech will start with the basketball. And give me a second. I'm going to grab a bit of water. Okay. 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 Is halftime almost over? Yes. Let's actually figure out exactly what are we, 59. Went to the halftime at 47, 48 to 59. We got one more set of commercials, I think. So we have like 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes left, chat. You got 3 minutes for halftime. Do what you got to do. Grab a drink, grab some food, grab a snack. I don't know why this. You're talking about the Discord stream? You're talking about this one? I mean, you're in chat, so obviously something is working. I just completely spilled water all over my shirt. That's tragic. Oh, Discord. Let's look. Maybe there's too many people. It's definitely working. I can see the preview. It's definitely working. It's like audio works, but it won't show me the game. Huh. Weird. You might want to try in your Discord settings, see if you can find like hardware acceleration or something like that. It might be something related to that. I don't know exactly where it is in Discord, but see if there's a setting for like to disable either graphics or hardware acceleration, one of the two. That might do it. All right, after we're done with this commercial, we're back. So we got any racing fans in chat? Anybody else excited for Formula One coming back? Anybody else watching Drive to Survive on Netflix? That's my new one. I'm only like 2 episodes in, but I gotta get done. I think I gotta finish it before the race starts next. I think it's next week. Yeah, I think it's next Sunday when we start back up. It's probably very loud in camera right now. Nicholas, it's going to get even louder in the second half when we go up by 20. And then, I don't know, we're going to get a massive dunk by Lively or a three-pointer by Whitehead, and it's going to put Duke over the top. It's going to put Duke up by 20, and then it's just going to be crazy. All sorts of chaos. All right, this is it. Here we go. We're coming back. So they have Champ Week, and then now they have the Road to Champ Week. They have the Road after Champ Week. Indiana is up 9 against Purdue. So interesting. This is a good call out, Skylark. So Purdue, another interesting case of a top team struggling of late. We've talked about Virginia and how they've basically fallen off the wagon flat on their face. They should have lost the game against us. They should have, they barely escaped the next two. And now you have Purdue that went on a 3-game losing streak. Now struggling against Indiana. Interesting, actually. While Duke, on the other hand, playing its best basketball of the season, the trajectory is in the right direction for our guys here. You gotta love it. You gotta like it. You gotta like our chances. Roach also coming out with a new haircut. It's going to be his March haircut. Yeah. So Virginia Tech will start with the ball here in the second half because they had the possession arrow, which will now flip to the Blue Devils. I bet a lot of people are going to have a headache after the game in Cameron. Actually, you don't end up having a headache. You just lose your voice. There's been multiple games in Cameron where, oh my God, they're going to call Lively immediately for a foul. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Lively just cannot, he just cannot give away fouls like that, man. Honestly, it kills me because it also holds back his potential right in the NBA because he's just not on the floor to score points. Lively is just not on the floor for long enough to score points because he's on the bench with foul trouble. Filipowski for 3. Oh, I thought that was good. It ends up being short. On the line, but just short. So Virginia Tech trying to, ooh, nice, good hands there by Filipowski. Virginia Tech has to reset. Now Filipowski's only scored 2 points tonight, so hoping for a big second half from him. Padula gets stuck there. Good defense by the Blue Devils, and there's your defensive board to close out the possession by Lively. Now Roach trying to make something happen here. Roach going to give this to, actually Lively saves it actually to Filipowski. Just reset this possession, guys. Just reset. Calm down. 15 seconds. You got plenty of time. Proctor gets hung up, and now Filipowski. Virginia's going to bring the double team. Oh, beautiful. And there's the reverse dunk. I don't know. We talked about Ryan Young over-helping in the first half, and then an easy, but Basili, getting the backdoor cut. That was as big of an overhelp as I've ever seen by Virginia Tech. My God. And it just leaves Derek Lively wide open, and he ends up with a bit of finish with style there with the reverse dunk. Roach is going to hoist 3. Oh, that one goes too. 12 points for Jeremy. Really impressive defensive performance by Proctor in that first half. Limited Couture to just one shot First one of the game for the Hokies. Yes, and actually, remember on Ellis too in the last game that Proctor had the toughest defensive assignment. So far, John Shire trusting Tyrese Proctor at this point in the season with those really tough defensive assignments against the number one guards of the other teams. That should be a foul. Oh my gosh, Mitchell should have been given an and one, but he goes up strong. 13. That should have been a foul on Basili for sure. Couture for 3, in and out. And Duke has opened a 13-point advantage. This is when you just step on the gas. Look, you got this turkey, down on the ground with its neck stretched out. All right, just take it out. Take it out. Make it Thanksgiving dinner right now. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. A foul on Mutz as Filipowski will go to the free throw line. Yeah, this turkey's got its neck stretched out in the chopping block, man. I'm telling you. Just finish it. Just finish it. Oh, the score hasn't updated. That's because I am on the wrong screen. There you go. There you go. 50-37. Oh, come on, Flip. You're killing me, man. God, come on. I really don't like how Filipowski's free throw shooting has gone downhill. Started the season off really strong, but no. He's got 3 so far. It's been a quiet night by his standards, really. Padula, actually great active hands by Proctor to deny the pass from Padula to Couture, and it goes deflected out of bounds, so Virginia Tech will have to inbound. Oh, Chris shot it. Okay, now I get it. It's a Family Guy reference. I get it now. Weak side rebound to Filipowski. Great contest by Mark Mitchell there on MJ Collins. Yeah, people lose their voice after game at Cameron. Of course, especially if it's like a Carolina game for sure. Oh my goodness, what a feat. Oh. Roach telling Lively, come on, man. Yeah, Roach could have had 2 easy, but he decided to try to go for the assist there to Lively, and ball goes off. Lively just wasn't ready for it. Yeah, see, Monday in our game against Monday was a season low, 5 turnovers. Oh, okay, offensive. Oh, so they actually call an offensive charge because Flip gets hit in the face. Oh, they're going to review it. Chat, miracles do happen. Oh, Flip almost loses his nose here. I mean, by the rule book, this is contact to the head or neck. This is a flagrant one. This will be the media timeout here with 16:20 to go. And this should be a flagrant one. They grant us in a flagrant. They need to give him this one. I agree. I agree. I mean, it should be a pretty easy call. It's always, yeah, it's like Flip is at the center of all of this controversy between also like the UVA stuff, Virginia Tech stuff. Now this one. Come here. Come on, bud. Come here. Oh, I mean, he's fine. But you ever take a shot to the like suddenly just take like a shot to the nose? It's like stuns you for a second. Like. But yeah, he'll be fine. Arkansas over UNC. I mean, Arkansas had a good team last year when we beat them. I don't know when Arkansas and UNC are going to play, though. If you're trying to call a tournament matchup there. All right, what are they going to call here? Come on, let's go. They're going to overturn this and say he was in the cylinder. My God. And it actually ends up being so the foul goes the other way. And that's the third foul on Filipowski. So it's 3 on Flip and 3 on Lively. Good Lord. Mutz going up against Mitchell, deflected outside. Actually, oh my God! And now they're gonna okay, they're gonna call that a block. Good Lord. It's the second on Virginia Tech. It's the first on Rice. Yo, Derek Lively out there playing volleyball with that one. So they weren't in Grandison's cylinder. Yeah, apparently not. They're just on top of him. Roach for 3. That looks good. Yes. Roach has been hitting threes actually. He's had the hot hand of these last couple games. He's been on a hot streak. He's got 15 so far tonight. That's a beautiful shot. Yeah, the ball denial by Tyrese Proctor and Couture has been excellent. Mitchell going to get called for his first here. That's a foul out on the floor, so Virginia Tech will inbound. Because that was Mutz coming around the corner there, and he was trying to get the ball to Couture, but Proctor doesn't let him do it. So now Duke is up by 17. Here, Virginia Tech went into the halftime locker room with 32 points. They have 37 right now, and they're about to turn it over again. And actually, they bail themselves out of that one, although the shot clock is down to 2, and that's going to be rebounded by Proctor, and it will be a foul on Mutz. Yeah, that's a very clear foul. I was about to call that too. Mutz pushes off Proctor, even though Proctor comes down with the rebound, despite the contact. Nice toughness there by Proctor. So despite the foul trouble, Duke building enough of a lead where it might not matter here at the end of the day. And now going 10 seconds on the shot clock. High screen by Lively. Going to get this to Roach again. Roach with the hot hand. That's off the side of the backboard. And never even hit the backboard, though. So Proctor is going to have to take the shot. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Off the broken play, Jeremy Roach puts it off the side of the backboard, gets his own rebound, throws it. Oh my goodness, that is insane. Like, when it's going right, it's just going right. Like, Virginia Tech, it's over. You're down 20 with 14:41 to go. Like, after that play, no. Like, this is the situation. Like, no. Look, if the roles were reversed and we were on the road and, like, that had just happened to us, you say, you know what? It's not our night. Pack it up. We're just going to finish this game and go home, right? Like, I mean, you just say it's not your night and you move on. But, like, that is sensational. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. This is when you know it's just going to happen for you. I mean, Roach, literally, this shot is terrible. It's off the side of the backboard. And then Proctor with the shot clock winding down. Spectacular. You want to see Cameron loud? There, that one. That one gets Cameron really loud. Did West Durham say there's a problem at the Duke sideline? Chris Carroll got... Oh, really? When? I did not see that. I did not hear that. Replay one more time. I mean, this it also gets deflected over here. I'm now at Proctor, extra pass to Roach. Roach off the side of the backboard. Roach saves it, deflected by Lively, but right into the hands of Proctor for three. Oh, it's a beauty. What a shot. Oh, sensational. I mean, oh God, Virginia Tech is so done. It's so over. It's so over. I love it. I love it. Revenge, my friends. Revenge is very, very tasty. Actually, you know what? I kid you not. I am really looking forward. I went to Trader Joe's today. I got some of these turkey breast sous vides that come prepackaged. They're extremely good. You just put them on the pan for like 10 minutes to warm them up. They're fantastic. I can't wait to have my turkey after this because it's going to be really, really tasty. And I didn't even plan that. Like this whole Virginia Tech and the turkeys thing. I didn't even plan eating turkey tonight. But you know what? I think I'm switching the menu, boys, because I can taste it right now. It's that good. I might have to go find some stuffing too. Piercing. If there was ever such a thing as a dagger with 15 minutes left in the game, that was it. Or 12 minutes left in the game or whatever. That was it. Actually, it looks like we finally got the time for the Duke Carolina game. It's 6:30 Eastern next week. 6:30 Eastern next week. The face of Armstrong. Interesting. Ooh. Armstrong. Resuming play here with 14:30 to go. Mutz gets blocked by Lively on both ends of the floor. Roach now, he's going to be looking for flip, but they can't quite get post position there. So now we're just going to try again. 10 seconds here. High screen by flip. No, he goes the other way. Roach going to take it himself with the left hand. Jeremy Roach with 17 points. Yo, our Blue Devils are putting on a show for Grant Hill, who's in the audience tonight. You gotta love it. Yo, they're playing better tonight in front of Grant Hill than they did when Coach K was in the building against Notre Dame. Oh, beautiful deflection by Mark Mitchell. And Duke does it again defensively. Mitchell's going to take it himself. Beautiful Euro step. And actually going to be a foul. Foul against Hunter Couture. Great drive by Mitchell. Good aggressiveness. Also good to not get called for the charge. So Mitchell with the active hands deflects the pass from Couture and then draws a foul against Couture and now has 14 at the free throw line. And this is just unraveled for Virginia Tech. I mean, this has gone from bad to worse. No, the pup is actually going crazy. Now he's got the zoomies over there. He's got 15 now. He's doing the worm over there. He's oh Lord. Oh, Proctor draws his first foul. Duke still playing tough defensively here as Roach cuts off Padula. Padula trying to go with the left, and that is going to be Virginia Tech's first points in, what, 5-6 minutes? Oh, got you a little concerned there with the assistant coaches. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be, like, what are you really going to argue about? You're up 22. Like, Roach tries to dump it down for Lively, who couldn't connect. That's twice now that Roach and Lively not quite on the same page. Charge. Filipowski draws the offensive foul. How about that for a role reversal? As Basili gets called for that. Yeah, he jumps in there, gets great position. He is set. Very easy call, no doubt about it. Puts his body on the line. Gotta love it. It's nice for Filipowski to actually draw an offensive charge. Right now, and Filipowski's going to get it done. The offensive end, the reverse. Ooh, not quite there. He had to kind of change the trajectory of that as Virginia Tech was going in for the block. Really tough shot. Now Filipowski are in Padula, actually. It's a bit of a mismatch here. Let's see if they switch it with Whitehead. No, Filipowski will stay. And then it's Padula and Couture. And Couture tries to dump it down for Basili, but what? That goes off a Duke foot? I don't believe it. Basili there for 2. I don't think Filipowski minds getting hurt. Yeah, I don't think so. This should be an alley. Oh. And oh my. Talk about highlights there. Roach and Lively on the same page for that one. Replay. So let's see. There's a screen by Lively. They've been doing this all game. And he gets fouled from behind by Kidd. And it goes. It was going to be a monstrous dunk. There's the screen. Oh, yeah. Kidd puts his left arm and just pushes him out of the way. And actually, this puts Derek Lively into double figures today with 10. So now let's look at all the points here for the Blue Devils. So we've got Derek Lively with 10. Hey, bud. Welcome. Yeah. Lively with 10. Roach with 17. Proctor with 10. Mitchell with 15. Rebounds, actually, Mitchell is the most with 6. And 6 assists for Roach, 2 turnovers, but still 3-1, not bad. Proctor has 5 assists and only 1 turnover. The guards collectively, 27 points, 11 assists, and 3 turnovers between them. That's spectacular. 27 points, 11 assists, 3 turnovers between the guards. How about our Duke football team? We got a good shot. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, the Duke football team, I mean, they could have had 10 wins this season, right? What was nice was that towards the end of the season, they finally figured out how to win close games. If they bring back a lot of that experience, I need Roach to hit a 3 to make it 20. Yeah, he's got 17 right now. I mean, Duke is up 22 at the moment, with Derek Lively going to the free throw line. Should just mercy rule it at this point. Indiana's still up 65-54. So they've extended that lead to 11 against Purdue. Indiana headed for a win against Purdue. Purdue possibly playing its way off the 1 line after having been so dominant all season. Showing some cracks here late. I'd say Houston would be the one to watch. Ooh, interesting. Well, remember Houston, Duke and Houston played a scrimmage before the season ever started. It was about 30 minutes worth. It wasn't a full game, but Houston did end up beating us, though. Not really close, unfortunately. Ah, there you are, pup. There he is. And Lively connects there as he's got 11. So the end one is complete, and Duke is up by 23 points with 11:29 to go. Welcome in, everybody, here on this Saturday night. If you want to watch the remainder of the exhibition game, or the route that this has turned into, make sure to jump into Discord and hit that subscribe button for the subscriber-only watch party. As Filipowski now mounts up his 4th foul. That was a pretty obvious one there as he got beat. And he's only, this is crazy. Duke is winning 64-41. We're up 23 and Filipowski has scored all of 3 points. And remember, we were in against Virginia. We were in that game with Filipowski scoring nothing. That actually bodes well going late into the season when you can have your best player not play their best game, but the rest of the team really rallies and gets it done, especially on the defensive side of the ball. His eye screened by Grandison, now young, but Dariq Whitehead is now in the game. He's got 3 points so far. He did hit a 3 earlier, and this should be good minutes for Whitehead, as Filipowski will have to be on the bench for essentially the remainder of the game. Mitchell trying to get the rebound there, as Roach's shot doesn't connect. And Duke comes up empty. Still up by 21. And the floater by Basili now deflected by Poteet back outside. I don't think that, maybe it did hit the rim and ended up being short. Basili going to try again. Poteet. And no good there is Ryan Young with the good defense. Who got hurt? Nobody got hurt. Filipowski just had to go to the bench because he got 4 fouls, so he's not going to be playing the rest of the way, as Lively is also on the bench at the moment. Roach to Grandison and going to go to Ryan Young. Beautiful post position down low. Ryan Young, gets his own offensive board here. And actually, that should be a foul on Basili, or Couture, actually, with the reach in. And that will be the 7th team foul on Virginia Tech. And Ryan Young will go to the line for a 1-on-1. Logan with a W in chat. Yes, indeed. Ryan Young, 1-on-1, no good, so effectively a turnover there. Yeah, I think Filipowski's probably a little frustrated. I mean, he only scored, he's got 3 points and 4 fouls. It's like, imagine his season average is 15. Imagine he puts up a season average of 15. We got 12 more points. It's like, it's 76. Like, we're winning by 30, right? It's insane. So another turnover there by Virginia Tech. Tariq Whitehead for 3. That's actually too strong. But Mark Mitchell with the weak side offensive board has to get this back outside to Proctor. And now John Shire going to call out a play from the Duke sideline as we get a reset in the shot clock now. And we're back under 8, though. Duke with 7 offensive boards so far. We had 4 the entire first half. We got 3 so far. Oh, it's a beautiful look. He just can't hit it. All right, Young throwing away points at the rim. 2 fouls for Ryan Young. Play from the heart, not from the mind. I think the pup wants to eat. And Hunter Couture with an easy 2 it's now 19 points. Hey, come here, bud. Come on the camera. Don't be shy. He's like out of frame. Grandison's going to put up 3, just hits the front iron, actually. And so Duke actually kind of scoreless here for the last few minutes, as Padula is going to get another 2. So it's a quick 4 points here for Virginia Tech. Yes, Paul, you're pawing. Yeah, you're pawing me, I know. Yeah, 0 points here in the last 3 minutes, and I think we're going to get a timeout here for the Blue Devils at 8:46. Yeah, we are kind of being too relaxed. Like, I mean, everybody kind of stopped playing, right? We're still up 17. Ugh. They're showing a replay of the Sean Dockery. Against Seth Greenberg. Good Lord. I can't believe that footage from 2005. That's like 3 years before I went to school, and it's in like 480p. It's like not even, it's like HD. I feel like 2 years later we had HD. Filipowski's back in the game here. Duke has made some substitutions to get this thing going offensively once again. And I think he's just going to have to kind of be cautious on defense there, not to pick up his 5th. And now Roach coming in. Roach going to put up the nice 2. And Roach with the steady hand has 19 so far. When we need a bucket, it seems like we go to Roach is our guy for that. He's got 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Oh, Filipowski almost with a steal. Not quite. Couldn't get not enough length there on the arms. So we tick under 8 minutes here. Duke by 19. Yeah, Proctor's still on Couture. Ooh, that's a 3 by Basili, actually. That'll give him 10. I do not want to see this game get any more interesting. We should just salt this thing away and, like, just kill the clock. Nice feed. Roach to Mitchell. That's another assist. Mitchell's got 17, and give Roach 7 assists so far tonight. We don't need this to be interesting at all. We just need Duke to continue routing Virginia Tech. You can take 30 seconds off the clock the entire time. Another 3 by Virginia Tech. No good. Rebound to Mitchell. Roach over to Mitchell. 17 seconds now. Roach is going to play one-on-one for a little bit here. Mitchell now to Filipowski. Now he gets into the paint. Filipowski, too much dribbling, and he loses it. Careful, Flip. Don't pick up your fifth. Oh, nice, actually. That pass was too low for Mutz. Rodney Rice tries to pass it at the feet of Mutz, and that results in a turnover. We've seen that a couple times, right, when the ball is at the foot of the big man, and it's just too low, and it gets swiped away. What a beautiful pass down to Flip. Flip is going to get 5 points now. Roach is going to get the extra assist. And Duke back up by 20. So every time Virginia Tech in this game has, like, attempted to, like, get any run going, Duke just slams the door shut on them. Couture finds a little bit of space, but puts up a really tough 3. And no good there. Duke with the rebound. We're just at this point, you just play K-ball and you just dribble the air out of the thing. It's like 5:40 to go. You're up by 20. Just take it home. Yeah, Couture with 6 points, or just do that. That's an and one. As Couture picks up his 4th foul. Filipowski 7. He'll go to the free throw line when we come back. I mean, let's just look at both of these previous, like, last 2 possessions here. Yeah. Let's start here. Filipowski to Lively, over to Roach, and, like, let's look at this again, but keep your eyes on Filipowski, okay? Keep your eyes on Filipowski here. Is Filipowski going to fake there? Okay, Filipowski's got it. His man over here is Justin Mutz there. So number 25 is on Filipowski. Going to give it up. Proctor now going to come around. And he's going to actually, Proctor is going to screen out Mutz and force Padula onto Filipowski, which is a mismatch. Filipowski's cutting hard to the basket here, and Roach knows exactly what he wants to do with it. Mutz is too late to recover, and the help is too late by Virginia Tech. Then on the next play, now this one, the screen, it's just like, it's simple pick and roll. Like, Mutz is just, I mean, it's just really easy pick and roll. Like, and it's hardly pick and roll because he doesn't even really set the pick. Like, he doesn't even really need to set the pick. He just, like, flashes off to the side, and gone. Like, Mutz is just, like, in a completely wrong spot. Mutz is in the wrong spot getting, what, buddy? What, you want attention, don't you? You want attention. And you're hungry. There's food over there, though. All right, you want some turkey? Okay, guys. Ash is also going to eat turkey tonight. He's got some ground turkey that I've fried up for him in the air fryer. And he gets that along with his dinner. So we're both going to be eating well and feasting on the turkeys tonight, just like our Blue Devil team. Oh, you want the spear? You want the spear? 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 No, you don't get to break the spear, bud. How old is my dog? He is 8 months old. He is 8 months and 1 week. He is still very much a puppy. And Flip gets the free throw there, so he's got 8. So he's gotten 5 more points here ever since he came back with his 4th foul. You are really chasing this pitchfork over here, bud. And we got a foul against Mitchell. That should be the 7th on Duke, and that'll be the bonus. Be a 1-1 here for Virginia Tech. I fed a raccoon today? Skylark intentionally or unintentionally? Is it a domesticated raccoon? Misses the 1-1. Lively down with the rebound. He didn't bite me, which is surprising. Oh, maybe you found yourself a pet there. Pet raccoon. A little odd for a pet, but anyway. Filipowski spinning, and actually foul called against MJ Collins, so Filipowski will go back to the free throw line for 1-1. Duke and Shire 14-0 at home so far. It's actually very rare that you get a perfect home record, but it's very, very cool, especially from a fan perspective, because then you win every game you went to. Undefeated. W's all around. And he's got them both. So Filipowski sneakily actually puts himself up to 10 points here for the afternoon. That's another foul on Virginia Tech. It's an offensive one going against Lynn Kidd. His 3rd, but Duke will just get the ball here. It's the 10th team foul on Virginia, so 2 shots the rest of the way. Not that we really need them, although we ticked under 5. Game's really slowed down, got a little chippy here of late. And Roach turns it over. Unfortunate. That's his 3rd turnover of the night. Padula trying to make something happen quickly over to Mutz at the baseline. And now Mutz, Virginia Tech making a mess of this here. This calls down Mutz again and actually deflected. That never hit the rim though. Mutt's going to try again, and it's deflected yet again and out of bounds. That is like so demoralizing if you're Virginia Tech. Yeah, see, my theory is right. Flip has 10. We're leading by 25. I think I said if Flip had his at 15 average, we'd be up by 30. So I'm pretty close. I'm like right there. Feels good though. This revenge game. Yeah, there was no way Virginia Tech was going to come in here and beat us. We came out. We were prepared. We were locked in. We've been playing so well here. Oh, come on, Proctor. Yeah, just giving the ball away, man. Think about your assist to turnover ratio, son. Oh my goodness. Ugh, gross. Padula hits a 3 from the crazy section. All right, folks. Well, this game is very much in the bag, and wow, it's going to be a lively foul there off on the screen. That's his fourth, but 3:33 to go. So, folks, make sure to hit that sub button. Come back on Tuesday night. It'll be an early game, 7 p.m. on Tuesday. That'll be the second of the two revenge games. This one against NC State in the lead up to Carolina next Saturday at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. We'll be here live, and Justin will be joining me on that particular game as well. And make sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already. Really helps the growth of the channel. Thank you very much, everybody. As we get ready to go the distance here once we get back from the commercial break, quick check-in on the stats. Aside from those 2 turnovers here of late for Duke, things were going pretty good. You know, we had 6 turnovers before those 2 giveaways here late. We've evened up the free throw disparity with Virginia Tech, both teams at 10 for 13 from the free throw line. Duke shooting 7 of 17 from 3. Good for 41%. We've really shot better from 3 ever since that Syracuse game. Well, overall, we're shooting 57% from the field on 29 of 51 shooting. Virginia Tech has taken a similar amount of shots, actually. They've taken 50 shots, but they've only hit 19 of them for 38%, which, honestly, 38% isn't awful. It's not great. But, like, you could win a low-scoring game with that if you had enough possessions, of course. But not tonight. Duke winning in the rebounding margin, plus 14 here for the rebounds, 36 to 22, including 7 offensive boards, 29 defensive boards for our Blue Devils. What else? Duke with 5 blocks, 6 steals, 13 points off the 9 turnovers. Nicely done. 9 second chance points. Let's look at the individual stats here for the guys. Anybody actually close to a double-double? Actually, Mitchell is the closest one to a double-double because he has 8 rebounds and 17 points. Filipowski, even though he has 10 points, only has 3 rebounds in total. Roach has 9 assists, actually. He could get a double-double with assists and points. He's got 19 points, 9 assists. Proctor with 10 points and 5 assists. Again, between the 2 guards, it's 14 and 5 is the ratio here, so pretty good. Pretty good for Duke. And Lively with 3 blocks, 6 rebounds, and 11 points in double figures. Kevin coming in with a let's go. Yes. As Duke continues the win streak here. Gotta love it. I just really like how Duke has been playing of late. I think we're incredibly confident. I think we're playing with a great amount of poise. Kevin's saying that Jeremy looked great tonight. Agreed. So remember, a couple things that Chad has pointed out, right? Number 1, Proctor has basically shut down Hunter Couture. He has 6 points, but he hasn't really made like any significant buckets, all right? Like 6 points from Couture is nothing, especially remember Hunter Couture was the one that killed us in the ACC tournament game last year, and he had 15 in the game in Blacksburg. And so this shot, it gets there. Virginia Tech. No, actually, Derek Lively comes down with the defensive board, bailing out Tariq Whitehead, who got beat on that possession there. Indy will take it in West Lafayette. Wow. Indiana just beats Purdue in Purdue. That's crazy. Good for them. And actually, Tariq Whitehead turns the ball over there. And Kevin saying we're coming together at the right part of the year. Agreed. I said we said that at the beginning of the game too, when you saw a lot of these teams like Virginia just go down to UNC, Purdue now going down. On the other hand, Duke is actually playing the best basketball we've seen all season. so far here in, let's say, these last 3 games. Really, Notre Dame, not really the best basketball. It was a close game. We ended up winning it. Fine. Syracuse, that's ever since that second half of Syracuse, we've been playing good. Obviously, we have another test against NC State coming up on Tuesday. But yeah, so Proctor's defense on Couture, and then every time, number 2, every time we needed a big shot, Jeremy Roach was there to like wrestle the momentum back, right? There were a couple times where Virginia Tech started to get a run, started to cut into the lead, give it to Roach, gets either a 3 or a big 2, puts us right back into where we need to be, and Duke just keeps cruising. And I think this is the 10th assist actually by Roach. So this is, Roach to Lively down low. We've been feasting off of this all afternoon or early evening. It's 13 points for Lively. It's 10 assists for Roach. He's got the double-double with the points and the assists. Pretty incredible afternoon for Jeremy Roach as Grant Basile gets that 3-point shot. He's got Virginia Tech's last 5. Not that they'd really matter, as Duke now clearing the bench with Jaden Shute coming in as is Ryan Young and Jalen Blake. So joined by Filipowski and Whitehead. Flip still playing with 4 fouls ever since about the 7:30 mark when he came back in. That's a reach-in foul by number 11 here for Virginia Tech, who isn't even in my scorer's sheet because they've cleared the bench too. So there you go. Both teams clearing the bench with 1:46 to go. Hey, you're happy with that one, aren't you, bud? Yes, you are. And Filipowski gets that free throw. Yes, sir, absolutely. I was watching the game and wanted to come show some love and support for the channel. Thank you, Kevin. Much appreciated. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you, everybody here, for joining us and on the evening to watch this lovely route. It's a lovely turkey roast. We can all have our Thanksgiving after this. I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry, but the game isn't over, bud. Virginia Tech finally starting to hit threes, actually. There's another 3 by Rice. And with 90 seconds to go, the points just aren't going to matter for Virginia Tech as Duke, just too much. Let's see, Blake's. Ryan Young working really hard to get post position down low here. And it's another foul on Poteet. It's actually his first, but Ryan Young will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Yeah, and thank you everybody for hanging in. And here is the latest bracketology. Duke with a 7 seed. Not bad. Not bad. Virginia knocks down to a 4 as Carolina moves into the first 4 out after the loss today. And Miami, losing at home to Florida State, drops down to peg 2 because they're at 5. Although NC State's an 8. So actually, that's why the game against NC State is so important, right? Like if NC State is projected to be a number 8 seed, they come into your place. You got to win that game because you got to win a game against teams in the field, right? To really show the committee that you belong. So NC State going to be actually a bigger game than this Virginia Tech one. Obviously, we wanted this Tech one from a revenge standpoint, but in terms of the bigger picture, the NC State game on Monday is the bigger of the 2 revenge games. UNC more like United Nation of Clowns. Oh my God, I love it. That's actually pretty creative. Well, that's well done, Nicholas. I'll give you that. That's well done. Oh, yeah, FSU broke our record for largest comeback. Ooh, Jalen Blake's blocking a 3 because we had the comeback against Louisville. That was the biggest record. Yeah, so that's crazy. So that was what? That was 23 points, right? So now they had 25 points. Yeah. Yeah, ours was 23, of course. MJ Collins at the free throw line after they're a foul by Duke. And this is a 1-and-1 for Tech as Christian Reeves actually into the game, as is Max Johns as well. And that's another 3-pointer there. John Camden hits 3, and so that's 64 points for Virginia Tech, which is right on our scoring average. Of course, these last couple games, we kind of just let Virginia Tech have the points. Hopefully nobody bet the 20 plus. Jaden Schutt thought about the 3 here with 30 seconds to go. We still have a shot clock here at 12. It's actually Blake's that's going to go for 3. That's no good. Schutt tries to go in for the rebound and actually ends up pushing pushing the Virginia Tech player out of bounds. Yeah, and Jaden Schutt picks up a foul. That was good effort by Schutt. I don't mind it too bad, but yeah, that was a push. And there's the miss there, the first one. I've forgotten more about Duke basketball than most UNC fans know. That know about their own game, and know about their own team, rather. I believe it. All right, shot clock is off. Game clock's down to under 20. That's going to be it, I think, for us here this afternoon. Yeah, let's see, chat. Let's put up the poll. You guys are going to get to pick the player of the game. I know, buddy. I know. I know. Let's see. We'll give you all the option for player of the game. Oh, you want to vote too? All right. Let's go Roach, Proctor, Lively. Those are going to be your yeah, POG. Fill them in, chat. Fill them in, boys and girls. Roach, Proctor, or Lively. I guess Mitchell could have been the other one. Mitchell, I forgot Mitchell. Mitchell should have been the 4th option. That should have been the option there. But here are your final stats for the guys here this afternoon. Dariq Whitehead going to have 3 points there. Hits his 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Derek Lively with 13 points and 3 blocks, 7 rebounds on a perfect 6 of 6 shooting, by the way, tonight. Jeremy Roach here with the big double-double, 19 points, 10 assists. And then Tyrese Proctor, 10 points, 5 assists, 15 assists, 3 turnovers between the 2 guards, and 29 points to go along with it. Love to see that from the guys. Grandison hits a 3 as well. Ryan Young with 4 tough points down in the paint, and Mitchell with 17, and then Filipowski ends up coming in with a sneaky 12 points, even though he had all of 3 with 7 minutes to go in the game, but he ends up finishing with 12. Mitchell also had 8 total rebounds. Lively had 7 total rebounds, and so those are your top 2 rebounders for the afternoon as well. Duke shoots an impressive 56.6% from the field, including almost 40% from 3, and actually making 30 shots here with the assists. Assists? Where's assists? Wide assist. 18 assists on 30 makes. And I think the poll, which way is the poll going to go? The poll is going to go to Roach. Yeah, really bad in scoring, but the player of the game is going to end up being Jeremy Roach. And I think that's where we're going to call it here, folks, because this little guy is extremely hungry and he wants some food. So I'm going to go give it to him. I'm going to eat myself as well. No, I'm going to eat. I'm not going to eat myself. I'm going to eat as well. I'm going to go have some turkey. He's going to have some turkey. We're going to have some fun here. With all the turkey memes after having beaten Virginia Tech. But anyway, I will see you all on Tuesday night. It's the early tip-off on Tuesday. It's going to be the 7 o'clock game against NC State for Revenge Game Part 2. Come right back here on the channel. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a fantastic Sunday. And we will see you all on Tuesday night. Take care. Good night and good